I want to speak to everyone that is going through issues with grief, how to move on with your life after a loved one has passed. I lost someone very close to me a few months ago. And up till the last moment, I didn't believe that I'll ever lose her. I was so confident that she will bounce back. But it happened that, she passed on. And it's not easy. Even as I'm trying to explain how I am able to push forward in this time so that you can likewise do the same. Even as I'm, reliving that last moment, it hurts. It hurts. Why does it hurt us? It's really selfishness. Because we're hurting because we'll never see that person in the physical again. That's why it's hurting. Because they're okay where they are. They've moved on to the other side. Now, it's dicey because there's so many beliefs out there. For instance, this person in question now, she believed that once you die, you're just sleeping and nothing will happen. The dead know nothing. That's what they believe. That's what she believed, and they believe in their religion. But now she knows different. I hear her. She speaks to me. I'm yet to see her. I had a very lucid dream. It wasn't a dream, it was real. It's just that I was, in a sleep state that she spoke to me, saying that she's so happy, she's so thankful for the faith that I had that she will not die and she's alive. She's like, I'm alive. I'm like, but your body is in the mortuary. And then it was like we're having a phone conversation, and then like we started getting muddled. We couldn't hear each other anymore, and I woke up. I was so grateful that for that communication. That was very real. It wasn't like another dream that I've had of her. So, what I want to tell you, despite what you may believe, what you've been taught to understand, they are alive on the other side, and on the other realm. They, we have a spirit or a soul, however you choose to. But there's a body within us, yes, a spiritual body within us that lives, a ghost, whatever you want to call it. But it's our real self, is who we really are. We're just entering this physical body um, to be in this realm. But just like when you sleep and you see yourself moving around, that is actually who you are. That is actually your physical, that is actually your body on that side. And they are in that real place. Because this place here, many cultures have understood it, many cultures of old have understood it to be the dream state. This is the actual dream state. There is real life. you know, and that's where they've returned to. They've gone back home, and we will all return. That's one word that used to help me. That one, we're all going to die. We're all going to return there, and you'll meet that person. One. Two, if you want to see that person before you die, you can as well, with an out of body experience, with physically leaving your body, or when you're in that dream state, drawing your consciousness to full consciousness, to full bloom. Yeah, this is a dream. I'm in a dream. Request to see that person. Yeah, so you're not just dying around doing whatever you want to do in the dream, but you bring yourself to full consciousness. Then you can move around with authority, with knowing. You may think you're still dreaming, but do tests. Do tests. Go and look around. Go to people and confirm what they're doing while you're in that state, and you'll know then whether it's true or not. So I just want to encourage you, saying that you can connect with them. One, knowing that she's around, and when I do things and I hear her voice speaking to me, we're still, joking around. I remember one time I was speaking to one of her sisters from her religious circle, and it was a voice note conversation. So I was replaying the voice note, where I was saying what I heard the person that's passed on saying. And the person responded, "Oh, okay, yes, that sounds like her, but we believe that the dead know nothing." And then I heard the person tell me, they're the ones that know nothing." Because now she understands. Now she's in full understanding, and the whole religion has cleared from her eyes now, and she sees clearly now. Um, of course, we'll miss that physical presence, but the more we can connect to them on the other side, the easier it is to move on, knowing that physically they're not there, but they are there in spirit. Most definitely. It's not an all omnipresence kind of thing. They're not always there. Sometimes they are there checking up on us. Sometimes so they come and go, and when you call them, they should answer. Um, it's so lovely. It's it's so lovely when you feel them with you, and when I have that feeling, it is comforting. Um, it's not a way to escape the reality, but it is actually real. It is actually the reality as well, that they are here in spirit with us. Even as I'm speaking now, she's here. She's looking at me. I feel her. So try and connect with them, and your pain will definitely subside. When she first left, she used to always tell me that I'm crying for myself, because she's in a better place now. That used to make me laugh and cheer me up. After a while, she started to console me. It's not easy to lose a loved one. It's not. This is actually the first loved one that I'm actually losing, if I can say that. I've lost my grandma, and I cried and cried and cried that day, to the point where, you know, I was the only one that was just still like crying. After the buried her, I was still crying. And one man told me, you know how Africans are, like so very insensitive sometimes. So the little girl was like, okay, I call myself little girl, but I remember the picture. Maybe I was in my early 20s, or a teenager, or my late teens. And yeah, I think I was in my late teens. This is 2019. So, okay, whatever. Late teens, um, early 20s, and the person told me, uh, the crying is enough now. The crying is enough. Something along those lines. One strange man I don't even know. And that was the only time that I had lost someone. But it was my grandma, and I guess after that day, in fact, I don't even know if I held that feeling anymore. It was just, okay, my grandma's gone. Because even though I did spend some time with her in Nigeria, um, I guess, partly due to my age, partly due to it's been so long that I had seen her after that period. It's not something that I've looked back on and cried about again. Although I have seen her in a dream as well. And that was another story anyway. Um, Apart from that, okay, I hear some people want to hear the story. Well, it's nothing much. Basically, she came to me and she said, "You haven't massaged my feet I've left," something along those lines. This was years ago, maybe 10 years plus ago. Was it 2000? I don't think it was 2019. I think it was 2012 grandma died. Oh, Lord, forgive me. Look, exposure. I'm really bad with dates. I'm really bad with dates. I think 2019 or somebody else. I think it was my grandpa. No relationship with my grandpa, so I'd even go for the funeral as well. Okay, I diverge too much. So I'm telling you the story. So the dream. Basically, then I massaged her feet. I was like, Grandma, why? Okay, I massaged her feet. She was happy. She left. Okay, so that was just it. Nothing big. Well, maybe again because the feeling of like a forgottenness, if that's a word. Um, so she was like, "Hey, oh, speak to me, or feel me." So okay, I did that. Um, the person that is left now, when you just expect the person to live forever. Um, it's not easy. One thing another person told me is take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. The person said, you can't cry. The cry is, I'm trying to put it in the English term because of the way the person said it was like in Nigerian English. The cry is not a cry of one day. You understand? The cry is not a cry of one day. You can't cry everything out in one day. And you remember, you cry again, you pick yourself up, just let it flow out. Yeah? But when you cry, don't cry as if that cry, you must cry everything out. I think because that day that she saw me crying, it was the songs of service. And I just, it was just hard. and people giving their tributes and how they knew her and her kindness and her love, and it was just hurting the more that why did she die? Why? Where you even start picking, but why her? Why not this person or that? But God forgive us, why her? Why her? But you can't just say that. You can't say that. The Almighty knows the depths of the person's life. The Almighty knows the whole span and the bigger picture. So we can't ask why that mad person is alive and this person is gone. You can't. So be encouraged knowing that one, if you want to, you can connect the person. Be encouraged knowing that one, you can connect the person if you want to. It's not a sin, it's not a taboo, you're not connecting demons. And the person's presence is not just with you in your mind, although those are powerful, those memories as well are powerful. But it's not just there, it's also physically when you call them, or even without calling them, sometimes they're just there. And then if you're sensitive, you'll pick up that their spirit is there with you. And yes, the ultimate OBE, out of body experiences, leaving your body and being able to actually see them on that in that realm. I'll keep you updated with that. I've been hiding the person that is, but I just wanted to even give a shout out to that person right now. But I'll reserve that. Um, may the spirit of our loved ones live on in peace and love. May they, on the other side, get to know more and more of their selves and their consciousness even widen and expand more. May they be able to give us more light and revelations and understanding of that side and who we are. Because who we are is very tiny, minuscule in this realm. There's nothing going on here much. We're just here to recreate that which is on the other side and bring literally heaven on earth. But right now we're bringing hell on earth. So may God help us to continually uplift, elevate ourselves and each other. Stay strong. Don't cry all the cry in one day. You can't. You cry, you pick yourself back up and move on, knowing that person is moving on. That person is in a good place. And you can't cry all the cry in one day. So the video was paused. My child came in. You can't cry all the cry in one day, and they're doing good on that side and growing as we too are living our lives here. We can work with each other. Yes, we can still work with each other, and even in a bigger and better way in some respects. Yes. So I know you're feeling that loss. I'm feeling the loss too. Just be encouraged, you know? Collect yourself. Say, I am going to collect myself. I'm not going to let myself, uh, you know, die with the person, but still be alive. No. They want you to live your life. You've heard these things again and again, of course, and they're true. They want you to live your life. Any person that loved you, yes, will definitely want you to continue to live your life. So I urge you to do the same. Live your life. Be happy. Experience that joy. Experience happiness. Where is it? How do I get it? You make it within you. You choose it. You desire it. And you do it. Your perception. It's all about your perception. So start to see your glass as overflowing. Start to see, if I can hear what's overflowing. Overflowing is not full. It's not half full. It's overflowing. It's pouring out. Start to see that for yourself. Yes? Plan, write down, make it clear the things that you want to do moving on in your life. Make it clear. Okay? Start to work towards them. And they will also help you work towards them if you ask them to. Yes? So be strong now. All right? And keep that smile on your face and in your heart. All right, now. Stay blessed. Not be less. Stay blessed. Bye.